Hey guys, it's me, Isaac the Wolf here, and I'm back with some more Dungeons and Dragons. So, last time, Silver went on, after a long battle of fighting those space fairies, which are called Gadabout, and Zed got to be reunited with someone he knows along a bounty hunter friend, Queer, and his robot companion Iga. After a long battle and finished investigating, helping the research scientists, they all made it back to the Millennium Dragon, where they rested for the night. Now, it's time for them to go. And now, it is time for them to do their next quest. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and click on that notification. And if you guys want me to do more of this, comment down below. And yeah, but also guys, before we get started, for Christmas, I got the Monsters of the Universe, the Dungeons and Dragons Monsters of the Multiverse. So yeah guys, so I'm gonna be using this for today's session. Alright. So, without further ado, let's get going. Alright. After everyone was rested for the night in the Millennium Dragon, everyone gets up and starts the day. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay. Yes? Yeah? Alright. My bad, guys. I have to help around the house for a bit. So, let me get everything right back where I started and start the day. Alright. Like I said, okay. So, what I would do, guys, for Silver, I would get up, get himself ready for the day, and head to the captain's orders to meet up with Zed, Raja, Queer, and Iga. So, I will definitely do that. As so makes it alright. You basically, okay, you head to the captain's quarters where you meet up with it's Zed, Raja, Queer, and Iga. You also see Chip, wait, you also see Megan, Chip, and Dale there. They say hi to you. Alright, so now you get ready to go on your, and Zed comes up to you and says, Rise. Well, now, rise and shine. Shine, my adventurer. Friend, are you ready to get ready for the next quest? Silver will say yes. Alright. The next quest we are doing is that we got a call from a planet. From a call from a, let's see, from a planet that's having some trouble because fortunately all their treasures went missing. Now, first, we have some reports that some research have discovered a temple on a planet that some riddles. Wait. Right? Hold on. We got a call from a planet that's having some problem. Let's see. Found a temple. So yeah, that's where we're going to help people on that planet. Researchers on that planet. Figuring out what's causing the problem. So, what do you say? Are you up for the quest? So guys, for Silver, he will say yes, and alright. After you say, let Zed know you're ready, and both him, Raja, Queer, and Iga start getting themselves prepared for the quest. Zed tells Megan to put in the coordinates to the planet that needs some help. So, and with that, the Millennium Dragon sets its course to the planet, and along the way, Queer says, well, alright, so, what problem are we dealing with on that planet? But Zed says, I think we should wait until we get there. Queer looks at him and says, it's okay. I can take my sweet time while we're getting there. Raja can't. At that moment, Raja comes in and says, "Is everyone? Morning, everyone." Then looks and says, "Oh, morning, Raja. Wow, somebody's already up." I was a little bit sleepy today. It's okay. That's it. Yeah, it's okay. Raja asks, "So, where are we going?" "Oh, we're going on another quest." Says, "Oh, where to?" "Well, we got a call from a planet that's having some problems. Like, something's been taking all their treasures. And so it's our job to figure out what is causing this problem and why, and to help them get their belongings back." Asia says, "Oh my, that is a big problem." Yeah. So that's why me and my, that's why we're going there with our friend to help us out. So, ready? Looks at her. Dad looks at Raja and said, "Are you ready to come along with us?" Raja is like, would say, "Yeah, of course. Anything I can do to help." Everything. All right. Meg, well, you are talking with Zed, Raja, Queer, and Iga. Megan calls over from the captain's corner and says, "Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep." And Zed recalls, hold on. Zed, and then Zed said, "Thank you, Megan. We'll be right there. We'll be on our way. We're on our way." So, Zed went over to talk to the group and say, "All right, everybody. We've arrived at our destination. We'll be landing in a bit. We are starting to land. As you do so, you get ready for the quest. Getting ready for your quest. As the Millennium Dragon lands at an open field, everyone on the Millennium Dragon hops off and then Megan says, "Beep, go beep, boop, beep, beep, beep." And Zed nodded and said, "Thanks, Megan." Zed also tells the group, "Okay, so Megan says the ship will be right here when we're done with our quest. We here after we are done. And Chip and Dale, while they're working on the repairs of the ship and also contacting us, we will get ready to get back on the Millennium Dragon after the quest is done. Alright. So, alright. Then Zed says, alright, let's go ahead to the village to speak with the chief so we can ask about the problems they are having right now. And guys, let me get that. Alright guys, let me get the layer. Hmm. Alright guys, so I tried my best to do a of what the village looks like. So this is my design right here. So we have the town hall right there, city hall right there. There are two houses right there. One's like a shop. Oh, see the house. And the other right there is like the garden. So as you make your way, as the team, as everyone gets ready, they head, as they head to the village. Someone calls and say, "Hey, need a lift?" So Silver will say yes. So as you make your way to the village, all the towns sees you, and you see, let's see, make your way to the village. You see like some shops, a type of like restaurant, and a lot more. As you make it to City Hall, you see the mayor. Let's see. You see bigger. So alright guys, so let me look through my monsters of the multiverse and see. Yeah. Hmm? Okay. Alright guys. So guys. Now guys, let me find... I don't know if it's a city or a village, but I think we could call it either... I think I'll call it a city. As you mean? You see some shops. Some like restaurants, and you also see a garden. As you make your way to City Hall, finally you make it to City Hall, where you meet the mayor of this city. And the garden as well. Hold on guys, let me see what I can find. Now, let's see. See the mayor. Nice to meet. Nice to see you, adventurers. Thank goodness you came. Oh, wait. Thank goodness. Why, thank you, thanks for coming, adventurers. We need your help. Yeah, so here's the thing. So what's the problem? A strange thing. A lot of things have been happening lately. All of the village, everyone in the village, we had some strange reports that all of the townsfolk's belongings have been mysteriously disappearing. Like, we don't know what is going on. Also, some other problems. Citizens keep every time something gets taken, every time we had stuff in our village, every time we turned and looked away, well, every time things away at night, but then when the next morning comes, all of our belongings were suddenly disappeared. I don't know what is causing this problem. Also at the garden, like, it's right here, guys. Some of our gardeners or even farmers have been reporting that their farming tools have been missing as well, and including all the gardens and stuff. It is really causing problems in our village. So we really need your help to figuring out what took all of our... what is taking all of our belongings? Said, then, as so Zed says, don't worry, Mr. Mayor. We'll find out what's taking all your stuff. Thank you. Oh, oh, my problem. Oh, my bad. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Volk. I mean, nope. Never mind. Nope. Nope. Let's see. No. Mine. No. Trying to think of a name. Okay. That's. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me find a name. Um. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh. Um. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mayor. Let's see. What's um. Hold on. Let's see. My name. My name is Mayor Deterin. Right there. See. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, I'm gonna say. Okay. My name is Mayor Darren. Or, no, no, no. Yeah. Oh, to, in, to introduce myself. My name is Mayor Darren. As you do so, Zed says, well, nice to meet. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to meet you, Mayor Darren. And don't worry. We will get to the bottom of this. We'll help do everything we can to help you and your villagers solve this mystery and get all your belongings back. As you do, Mayor Darren says, oh, thank you, brave adventurers. Please, we wish you the best of luck. As you do so, Zed goes to you and you, Raja, Queer, and Iga to go and investigate. Says, alright everybody, let's look around and search for clues. And if we need to ask somebody, and do so. Alright? Alright guys, it's time for an investigation check. Now, like I said before guys, the DC is 10 or 12. So, let's get ready to roll. Starting with Silver. Starting with my character, Silver. Ooh, 16. Okay. Next up is Raja. Ooh, she rolled better. Oh, she's got 19. Zed. Okay. Ooh, 14. Okay, he passed. Now it's time for Queer and Iga. Ooh. Queer got a 2. Now, let me roll for Iga. That is a 9. Alright. Okay, let's start. Queer tries his best to find some clues, but so Queer and Nika held the investigation check, but the others passed. DC 10 or 12. As everybody is starting to look around, Queer and Higa are having some troubles finding. But however, Zed, wait, hold on. But however, Raja, Silver, and Zed find some clues. With the 19, Raja called out, Hey everybody! Hey everyone! I found something! as everybody goes over to where Raja is at. Raja finds some little footprints, but you all don't know what animal, you don't know what made these footprints. So, let me roll a nature check. So, starting off with silver. Okay, you got a 3. Ooh, 12, okay. Ready to pass? Ooh, Zed's got a nat 1. Now for queer. And 5. Okay. So, as you make your way into... Hey, hold on. You all look at the footprints, but you don't know what made these, so I would have to let everybody roll and invest. Well, actually, either nature perception or a nature check. All right. Starting off, we will go with Raja. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's a... Hold on, guys. Hold on. So Raja got a 3. Who else? Okay, let's see. Okay, Silver got a 12, so he passed. Raja unfortunately failed. Zed got a 10. Now clear. Ooh, he got a 19. So he passed. And Iga got a 7. So the ones that passed the DC 10 or 12, let's say Silver, Zed, and Queer. Raja and Iga, however, failed. You all look at the... So you all look at... So everyone is looking at these footprints. And it's very... For Raja and Iga, they try to figure out what they are. But it's kind of hard for them to, but they are having some problems figuring out. But for the ones that passed the silver and Zed and queer look at them and say, Silver looks carefully at them. Silver will identify them and say, they look very careful and see that these footprints are very small. So it might have come from something. Silver, however, identifies said it could be either a mouse or could be like a rat. Something has to be from a small creek. Actually, Silver will say that it came from a small creature. Says, well, that makes sense. There could be a small creature somewhere. However, Queer says, wait, so the thing that's been taking people's belongings could either be a small creature? Yep. Or Mayor did say that their food has been, something's been, so you go, I would, next step, okay, alright, so Zed says, alright guys, so let's talk to the villagers in people of this village and see if we can find some answers that'll help us with some investigation. Guys, so as you do so, alright, let's see. So there's some, oh, hold on, my bad guys. Okay, so guys, there are some options for them to go to. There's City Hall, someplace with a cafe, some shop, and some shops, and shop, or somewhere at the houses. So let's see. I would say they would go to the cafe. Either the I would say they would go to the garden. So they do so as they all head to the garden and they do see some vegetables, fruit for the townspeople of this village. You see some people, see the gardeners, and farmers helping gardeners with the garden. They see and say, "Oh, hello, adventurers. Oh, oh, be careful where the garden is very. Been doing a lot of hard work on the garden. You see one of the gardeners come up to you and say, "Oh, hello there. Nice to meet you." Anyways, yeah. Oh, well. Okay. You see one of the gardeners come up to you. Well, actually, it's the farmer that's helping the gardeners. And he comes up to you and say, "Well, now, he goes and say, "Howdy there, partners. Nice. Howdy there, partners. Oh, forgot to. Apologies. Forgot to introduce myself. My name is Rama. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me see what name. Let's see. Do we have it? Let's see. Okay. Never mind. Actually, let's do. See the farm. She comes up. She to you and say, "Well, howdy there, partners. Oh, and partners. Oh, forgot to introduce myself to you. My name is Elron. Nice to meet you all. As they all introduce themselves to Elron. You ask Elron. She asks, "What brings you?" Well, now, what brings you all to the garden? Yeah. Well, let Silver ask about that you're investigating the village belongings have been disappearing. Explain to Elron. And she replied, "Oh yeah, I heard that you're investigating the disappearance of all the everyone's belongings in the village." Well, to tell you the truth, we too had that problem. Well, and Raja asked, as you did, Raja asked her, "So, can you tell us what happened here in the garden?" I might start from the beginning. So, this morning I left my farm. This morning I got up, and after gone to my husband and my two kids while they work on the farm, while I go help the townsfolk with the garden. I brought my farming tools to help the gardeners. Now, and we've been working, me and the gardeners have been working all day. But right when I was about to go and get my farm to end the day, all of a sudden, one of my farming tools, as I got back home, I noticed one of my farming tools were missing. I was like, well, what in darn tootin'? So I was like, maybe I forgot. Maybe I must have accidentally left it at the garden. So at the end, after I got rest, so I went back to the garden and I asked the gardeners, "Has any of you seen my farming tools?" All the other gardeners shook their head no. And they explained that their garden tools have been missing as well. It was darn tootin' strange. And me and the gardeners don't know how we're gonna do the garden without our tools. After she explained everything, says, "Have you seen anything strange after you left or came back?" Well, now that you mention it, we did find some of those. Seen footprints, like these footprints around? And she's like, "Oh yes, I looked carefully at the garden, and from the shed, there were these." Shows you the garden, and Yep, we found these footprints right here that led to the tool shed. You remember correctly that these were some small critter footprints you saw before. The farmers, you tell the farmer what when you were investigating and what you found. Elron says, "Oh my, you're saying some small creatures came in, found these footprints belong to some critters?" And after you said yes, and we'll be, Elron says, "Oh my darn tootin'. Well, I don't know what small critters would do with farming. With, with some of the garden tools, including my own farming tools. But, as you go, Greers says, alright, don't worry. Says, now, you might want to keep an eye out if you see anything. As you do, the farmer will say, thank you very much, with pleasure. I hope you find out what took all of our gardening tools, and my farming tools as well. I wish you the best of luck. And as you do so the same, all so the same. And with that, guys, this is where we'll end off the session. Alright. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it off here. If you guys enjoyed the video, this live stream video, please leave a like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell to see more videos like this. And comment down below if you guys want me to do more of these dungeon sessions. But anyways, yeah. And as always, I will see you guys next time.